guys, and I'm pretty confident that we're going to get it turned around with that group.
Was that Pasta rotating in the bumper spot?
Yeah, there's just some different looks. We're trying to make some adjustments to it, right? Anytime things aren't going the way you want them to, you have to make some changes. You can't stand still, and that's what we're trying to do.
And moving Wahlstrom back in, second unit.
Second unit on the power play, correct. Yeah. He's going to go. He's back in tonight. Mark will come out, McLaughlin. Wally will go in on that line. And, you know, I've said before it's probably not an ideal spot for him, but it's a chance for him to get back in the lineup, and that's the most important thing.
And he's a shooter.
He's a shooter, and he can add some offense to that line, too, we're hoping. And then on the power play as well with the second group.
Morgan Geekie had a productive month of December. What did you see out of him in those 14 games?
Just getting his confidence back in his game, number one. He has found his niche with that line. I've said that before. He goes to the net well. He complements Pav and David well. He can shoot. He can score. He's got good offensive instincts. He sees it well. So there's a lot of good ingredients there for him in that line. But the biggest thing is he's getting to the net front for them, and that's. We've talked about that. With that line, they need a net front presence, and he's been providing that for the most part.
How important, just building off that, how important is it to have players like Geekie find chemistry with Pasta and Zacha?
Well, it's important for anyone on their line to find chemistry, right? But especially with two, offensive players like David and Pav. And he's been, like I said, he's complimented them well. They're starting to read off each other, which is good. Offensive zone face-offs, offensive zone concepts, areas in that part of the game where they're starting to figure each other out, where they're going to be in certain spots.
Obviously, he's been a leader for a long time, but have you seen a shift at all in Charlie McAvoy's leadership this year?
Yeah, I think there's been a gradual increase every year with Charlie with the leadership responsibilities. He's one of our alternate captains and part of our leadership group. So, Charlie's one of the guys that we count on the ice and off the ice.
It's been 7 weeks now on campus. Is he back to skating at all? Is he anywhere in the realm of possibility?
He's not skating yet, but he is getting closer to being on the ice. I don't have an exact time when he's going to be hitting the ice, but when I do, I'll let you know. But he's getting closer to returning to the ice.
How important is it to you to get back into a groove as a unit?
Yeah, I mean, it's always nice. We have a job to do today. Try a couple different looks today and be more direct. Have to capitalize on the power play. Cost us a game last game, so you don't have to score every time, but we're gonna make sure we create the momentum for our team.
And you were rotating in the bumper position a little bit there.
Yeah, just tried it at the practice, honestly, to see how it is. Obviously, I never played there, but maybe something moving forward we can. Look at it.
Do you watch Patrice?
I watch him for a very long time, so definitely that definitely helps. And obviously, when I was skating around there as bumper, I was thinking, the way he always moved and was one of the best bumpers I've seen. So definitely a guy that you can learn from a lot.
Marshy was talking yesterday about keys to the power play being one, confidence, the other, getting the puck after the first attempt. Of those two, what's more important, you think? Or is it?
I think it's the confidence for sure. You are there for a reason on the power play, and you gotta make plays. Obviously, we have a great kill. There's gonna be the killer's gonna kill some plays, but you have to make sure you're still there to make plays and don't force stuff. And don't rush the shot because of. We have to shoot more, yes we do, but at the same time, you can rush it, and then once you shoot, you definitely have to recover the pucks. But that's it. But be confident to make a play. It's for sure number one.
You shot 10 times the other 10 attempts down in Washington, didn't go in. When you're in this sort of situation, is there any choice other than just to keep shooting? Is that, or do you get more selective, less selective?
No, I mean, 10 shot attempts, honestly, I can remember one good one from last game. So, maybe they are not as dangerous, but, obviously one-timer wasn't there. You get one-timer once in a while because of the way the other team kills, then you get kind of excited and maybe you shoot it a little different than when you get 3-4 one-timers, a game.
Enough instincts on the offensive side and then playing within the structure.
Yeah.
For you particularly.
Yeah.
What's it been like to find that balance?
Yeah, I mean, first, obviously, you gotta play within the structure. It's just so you're predictable to all your teammates, and what we're trying to accomplish as a team and the way we want to play. But obviously, there's breakdowns in the game, and maybe the other team's structure or little opportunities present themselves, and that's when you use your offensive instinct to try and make plays. So it's when you're gonna kind of deviate from the plan, it's always a risk reward.
Right.
But you just gotta kind of do the math in your head real quick and see if it's worth it.
Yeah.
So that's something I've been working on.
There are coaches who give more string, less string, right? Or more rope, less rope. How's Joe with that in terms of allowing you to be creative?
Yeah, he's great. I mean, obviously, I think he wants me to make plays just as much as I want to make plays, but definitely harps on the fact that it's a risk reward, and you got to be within the structure and be predictable, and defense first, that sort of thing. But
And it's not just situational on the ice, is it? It's also time and score, right?
exactly, yeah, game management. It's a huge thing that we always talk about. So.